Ladies and gentlemen, Grubby is playing as Night Elf now. You may say, Saul, what? Why he's playing versus Night Elf? Let me tell you. When you analyze Mr. Grubby win rate as Orc, his weakest matchup is Night Elf. So maybe Grubby wants to, try to start thinking as a Night Elf. And, is he joining the dark/green side? We'll see about that. There was a lot of players, they were trying to switch race, and it's not that easy. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, that Grubby just wants to, test the waters a little bit, get into like a Night Elf mindset, and he's playing versus an opponent that is very strong. On the top right is another Night Elf, Mr. China Gaiku. And China Gaiku doesn't have good win rate versus Grubby, but he's able to win versus Grubby, from time to time is versus Grubby main race. And let's see if China Gaiku is going to just obliterate Grubby Night Elf. And now I will tell you a little bit about Grubby MMR. So with Orc, Grubby got into like 2,500 MMR. This like super high MMR, very, very, very strong. It's like top 20, top 30 on the server maybe. But with his Night Elf, he just has 2,150. So in theory, Grubby is an underdog here, but let me tell you, Grubby has been playing a lot recently. He has the muscle memory and he has crazy ideas because he's already starting with like Sonic-esque Ancient of War position. You never make Ancient of War like that in like... It's very rare to see, but it's good. As you can see, Grubby is like not afraid to creep this. And why you never make it, ladies and gentlemen? Not because you are afraid of Orc Magi with either 3 ability, with Immolation, with Wisp Repairing. You can clearly, ladies and gentlemen, you can clearly creep this. But the problem is if your opponent wants to punish you, and look at this, the Night Elf, China Gaiku, the pink Night Elf, the opponent of Grubby, he already knows. But he's like, okay, he's crossing the map directly, but he's already late. Grubby got the item. By the way, it's the worst item ever. China Gaiku is like, I want a circlet, I want to join the party, let's go. Grubby is turning on Immolation. This is also quite rare to see in the Night Elf mirror, but Grubby got level 2, that's pretty good. And mana burn, it means that Grubby has absolutely no mana. Ladies and gentlemen, China Gaiku is going for Grubby Archer and he gets it. Was it worth it for Grubby? Let me know in the comments. So what's the idea if you play no mana burn as, ladies and gentlemen, as Night Elf? This is a concept to basically keep your mana low forever. So how good is mana burn versus a hero that with no mana, right? So if you constantly use mana burn, Grubby Demon Hunter will be immune, ladies and gentlemen, to that. Okay, Grubby is going to creep jack himself, and who gets the last hit? Last hit, and the item for China Gaiku. Grubby with the body block, Grubby with the body block, bam, 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 bam. Can he do it? Oh, with the shop, with the building. Not really. China Gaiku survives. He can pop replenishment potion to celebrate. Okay, wait a moment. Oh, this Murloc level 1 is attacking China Gaiku Archer. Grubby sending a wisp in order to get reveal, and show yourself, Archer. Show yourself. Grubby's here. Grubby's guarding this position, but he only, ladies and gentlemen, has his Demon Hunter, so it's not that much. Grubby Wisp is hidden. I really like it. And Grubby got 1 Archer. Double reveal is quite expensive gold-wise, but for the price of the Archer, it's probably worth it. And ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. Let's go. So, how is Grubby doing? He's keeping the Scroll of the Beast. Oh, that's nobody keeps Scroll of the Beast. So yes, let's see if this Scroll of the Beast is going to work well, but I think Grubby needs gold. And this item is just bad. It would be like big healing potion. I would keep the big healing potion, maybe big invul. But Night Elves, what is characteristic about them, they like to sell items. Why? Because they have better items in their shop. So that's the idea. Of course, you lose some money. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mr. Dust. Wars for 6 months. Makura for you. Thank you very much for supporting the stream. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how is Mr. Grubby Ancient of War movement? And ladies and gentlemen, his Ancient of movement is here. So good. So like beginner Nidals, they don't move their Ancient of War quickly, but Grubby is doing that, even though this Ancient of War need to climb the hill, and it's not that easy to climb if you are so chunky. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is looking pretty alright. What is going to happen now? True shot, so the pod aura in Night Mirror is not that important. Night Mirror is actually about, if you go for bears later, it's all about the the bear mirror, so vampiric auras. And look at Grubby. Grubby's creeping so big. And it's super rare to see like nobody creeps like that. I don't remember when I was last time I saw Ancient of War in this position, but this makes sense, man. Grubby's smart and terrible item in the Night Elf Mirror. Book of the Dead can be dispelled by a single wisp. So yes, we don't care about this this item. So Grubby sold Scroll of the Beast at some point. Okay, so he sold the item. Now I can see it. Oh, China Gaiku is a tier 2 all-in. It's not tier 2 all-in, it's tier 2 squeezing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's going to happen now. Mana Burn on Grubby, Demon Hunter. And Grubby has Mana Burn level 1? Nobody plays like that! So Grubby played Immolation, and then Evasion, and then he plays Mana Burn. So the Tyler 1 would be proud, because Tyler 1 was skilling spells like that. And it's very rare in Warcraft 3 to make Grubby with the Book of the Dead, but there is a wisp. It was worth it. Grubby forced the TP, and he saved 3 skeletons, so he can use them for creeping now. But yes, I mean, Grubby will have to retrain. Or maybe when he gets level 4, he just goes for Mana Burn, so maybe he doesn't have to retrain. Missing 1 evasion in 1 base is not that bad. And by the way, Mr. China Gaiku didn't go for the Keeper. So China Gaiku, the pink Night Elf, he wants to be aggressive. He wants to be aggressive, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. What is going to happen now? We have a big creeping armies for both players. Oh, actually, those skeletons, they need to do some heavy lifting, because Rock Golem, he hits hard. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? That's Mr. Grubby. Grubby's playing as an idol, so this is a big sensation in the Orc Burrow. How do you feel as an Orc while you watch your chieftain, the king of Orcs, playing Night Elf? But don't worry, I think Grubby is just infiltrating the Night Elf. Let's see about that. Okay, so Grubby has 1 barrel already, he's regenerating. Again, flute, it's bad item, but his opponent had the flute as well. And Mr. China Gaiku is going to pull the Orc Lord. Okay, what is going to happen now? What is going to happen now? And the question is, guys, this is like the first game of Grubby as Night Elf I'm casting, right? The question is how interested in playing Night Elf Grubby is, and how high he can take the Night Elf, right? Because again, I would be super surprised if you'd be able to get the same MMR as he has with Orc. That would be so surprising. By the way, Mr. China Gaiku, Grubby opponent, got the best item for Demon Hunter. Plus 5 strength, plus 5 agility. That's grand. That's grande. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? What is going to happen now? We have Birds of Grubby. They're still not on Master. Master training in 20 seconds. Grubby is going very heavy into bears. That's also pretty rare to see, to have that many bears before tier 3. Usually you go for some Dryad, so you know, I'm like Chat GPT of Warcraft 3. I'm casting Warcraft 3 every day, so if I see something that is not popular on pro level, I'm just letting you know. And I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's just different. So the amount of Dryads that Grubby has is low. You may say, Saul, why Grubby needs Dryad 4 in this stage of the game? There is no Entangle to dispel. 2-3 Dryad is usually what you get, just to speed up the creeping and to not have too many AFK bears, basically, because bears in Druid of the Claw form, they are quite fragile. Grubby sold the flute, and I like this. And Grubby is going with the push, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's going to happen now. Mr. China Gaiku, he doesn't have his tier 3 upgrade, the Bear Master ability, and Grubby is going for the Naga grab. He's like, haha, I have Demon Hunter now. I'm not playing this weak Blade Master. I'm the Demon Hunter now. I'm the one who knocks. I have Bear Master. I'm morphing my bears. I got Healthstone. I play Mana Burn level 2 anyway. And ladies and gentlemen, Grubby needs to reposition a little bit. Grubby has Orb of Venom, but his opponent has Orb of Venom as well. Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter aggression. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Grubby is trying to take revenge on those Nidals for what they done to him. Grubby is like, I'm here, I'm ready. Let me show you how you play this race. Oh, the Blade. I wanted to say Blade Master of Grubby, Demon Hunter of Grubby needs to survive. Grubby sends his Demon Hunter home, but there is no Staff of Teleportation. Moonwells are quite empty. Remember that Grubby is pushing into the Nidal base that can provide a lot of defensive structures, and because of that, Grubby is teleporting out. Grubby knows how efficient Nidal's killing is, and Grubby is stabbed back. Now we need to morph all of the bears, because have you know, ladies and gentlemen, that if you morph your bears into this druid form, they're like smarter and they get more mana. You get more mana regen per second. And Grubby is now in a rejuvenation phase. After all of this fight, let me tell you one thing. Supply is kinda even. And the problem for the Pink Nidalf is that his Naga gave him some advantage in the early game, but now Naga is not scaling as well as the Keeper. You may say, Saul, why? It's because the Force Aura. Naga doesn't have an aura. Naga with 0 mana is quite bad. Naga doesn't help that much versus mass bears. And Force Aura is amazing because if bears are attacking each other and the one with Force Aura, you know, they basically deal more damage. Okay, what is going to happen now, ladies and gentlemen? My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. Let's go. +1 intelligence. +1 intelligence. Okay, so creeping continues. What was the item? Yes. Hood of Cunning, Intelligence, and Agility. To be honest, I don't have strong opinion here on which hero it should be. We'll see about that. Oh, Mr. Grubby. Mr. Grubby just... He got a welcoming gift. Mr. Hangaiku is like, take my Demon Hunter. Welcome to the Nidal's Tree of Life, Grubby. This orc race didn't suit you. Welcome to the forest. Welcome to the forest. I'm sacrificing my Demon Hunter to greet you in the Nidalf University. And yes, that was pretty bad. Staff was... Naga was out of position, close to the storm. And man, the Grubby is just feeling quite confident, huh? He's still on 50 supply with 1-1 upgrades. Grubby is chasing, now Staff is ready, but Staffing Bear versus Staffing Demon Hunter level 4. That's a little bit problematic. And ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape, let's go. Demon Hunter is back, but this Demon Hunter is fragile. Of course, we have Kill Scroll, that's good. Grubby, we need you. Grubby, we need your army. Okay, the army is coming. Of course, Mr. China guy who knows how to fight. He's a very high MMR Nidalf. So that was just accident at work. By the way, in this situation, there is a lot of like small decisions that you can make. Sometimes some players, they going into chimeras. So let's see if Mr. Grubby is going into chimeras. No, and Mr. China Gaiku is not going into chimeras. Wellspring check. Grubby knows the power of Wellspring. Grubby knows the power of Wellspring. I love it. His Moonwells are upgraded already, and look how many of them has. 2, 4, 6 Moonwells already working overtime for Grubby. Good health. For Grubby's good health. Mr. China Gaiku has 1-1 upgraded bears as well, so the upgrades are the same, but he's missing this efficiency upgrade. What Grubby is missing, ladies and gentlemen, is double staff technology. Look at this. Look at this. This Demon Hunter should have a staff of teleportation, and then, you know, you can like use your moon juice more efficient, basically. Okay, there are dryads here, but no, they can dispel, but I think this Forest Troll Shadow Prince is dead anyway. And look at this, Grubby is chasing a dryad. Staff used. Mana Burn connects. It's level 2.8 Naga for the Pink Nidalf. Grubby is just accumulating. Grubby is just accumulating his strength for the push. Is he going to buy stuff? I would buy the stuff, man, because how are you going to use all of this moon juice? quickly. I mean, you can stab your Demon Hunter back, but this Demon Hunter needs to come back to the party almost immediately. Grubby needs to make sure that there is no expansion, or maybe he spotted the Ancient of War. Speaking of the expansions, Grubby is trying to expand. Okay, Keeper is getting some experience, but Demon why Keeper? I thought the Demon needs to get level 5, but okay. I mean, it doesn't matter that much. Oh, Mr. China Gaiku, do you have TP? Yes, there's Scroll of Town Portal on the Naga, but Grubby knows. Grubby's like, oh, you want to get the Gargantuan Sea Turtle. Mamma mia. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. What's going to happen now? My name is SaulApeMan. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Demon Hunter is on level 4. Demon Hunter is pressuring, ladies and gentlemen, Grubby. Grubby is forcing the TP. Very unfortunate game by China Gaiku. And what I can tell you about Grubby's style after seeing this, you know, too many bears, so small mistake. Super greedy Ancient of War, but very nice Ancient of War creeping. Very nice Ancient of War movement. Army composition and staff control, very good. Moon Juice control, very good. Wellspring, that's of course, if I would be like Grubby, like a professor at the university or in high school, I would say, you are my favorite student, you understand Wellspring. And so far, so good, man. I think he will polish a little bit, you know, this double staff technology. And he'll, like, make 2 more Dryads and 1 less bear, basically, in the mid-game. And then Grubby is good to go. We need to see Grubby versus Jens, man, in Night Elf Mirror. And Jens, like, if Grubby is lacking a little bit of experience in Night Elf Mirror, like, Jens will bring him, like, the weirdest builds ever. Because Jens is the master of crazy builds, like, Totem, Archer, Expo, Dark Ranger. And Jens won versus Great Night Elves with it. Keeper, Mass, Hippo, Archer. With Totem second. That's Mr. Jens. That's Mr. Jens for you guys. Welcome everybody, my name is SaulApeMan and we are casting this amazing Grubby replay, and you may say, Saul, is this game over? We'll see about that. Grubby has supply lead, Grubby has hero level lead, Grubby has upgrades lead, and Grubby wants to keep his expo alive. And was it a good idea? This expansion is dead. We are trading TP for a TP. Is there TP on Mr. China Gaiku? There is no TP on Mr. China Gaiku. Maybe that's Grubby teleported even though his expansion was about to die. Demon Hunter of Grubby good level 5, but there is no good target to get the mana back. Let's chill, let's check with Mr. Grubby micro. He's entangling, is he dispelling? Probably Grubby is doing quite alright. Grubby has double staff of preservation, so he can stab a lot of units. Demon needs to survive. Demon needs to survive. Demon of Grubby has fallen. But ladies and gentlemen, Grubby has so many units. Keeper is on level 5 and Keeper is entangling. Ladies and gentlemen, is there any dryads for the Pink Knight? I don't see any. And this Demon Hunter is in trouble. Is there another entangle? There is another entangle! China Gaiku is stuffing away. Can Grubby got him? Oh, Grubby gets him level 6. Up the ultimate. Not really. GG is called. And Grubby, with this intensive micro exchange, shows us the 2300 plus MMR Night Elf is not a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, again, if Grubby gets like 2400 MMR, 2450 MMR would be super surprised. It's not that easy to change the race. And let me tell you, give Grubby some human matchups. It feels so weird to play versus human as Night Elf, at least for me. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, as usual, if you like the video, please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!